Otumba Wale Raji in his speech appreciated the presence of some alumni and further talked about the need to continue to give back to the school's development.
1972 said, I acknowledge the presence of everybody. The summary of what everybody has been saying is the need to give back to the school that made us. I want to remind us that the founding fathers of Edo Grammar School, they've played their part and they have departed. It is now our turn to discharge our responsibility by making sure that we give all we can to support the school, such that we don't always refer to the good old days, but let us make today better than yesterday.
As a past principal, Mrs. Iyabo Oshifeso spoke about the challenges the government face and why they need associations like this to also promote the educational system. She also talked about the importance of education. She addressed the students and urged them to be focused so as to be able to also contribute to the development of the school system when they are older.
It is always good to give back. We have been given something. All of us took something away from here. And it is only in the secondary school that you are best taught. Although the primary school, the bedrock, but the real building takes place in the secondary school. And we have been given a qualitative education in this school. That is why we are who we are today. And it is good to give back to society. We should be honest with ourselves. Governments cannot do it alone. All hands must be on deck. So we should keep it up. The motto of my school, pass on the torch. So keep on passing on the torch. I was principal here when they were celebrating the 58th anniversary. And the old students then really worked with us to put so many things in place. And for those who are still here, you are the reason for the season. All these fathers and mothers are here because of you, to encourage you. So have it in your mind that when I become so and so, I too will come back to come and do something. It's only when you are successful that you can come back. So make up your mind that I must succeed. If all these fathers in the house passed through this school and they came who they are today, so too, you too you must make it so that you're able to come back here and give it to other people.
He also spoke about the importance of education. He urged the alumni, especially those in the government, to also grant scholarships to educate teachers and improve their skill, not just for students, as it's what they imbibe into the students that they carry further into the future.
For Honorable Raji, biology, Nishani, I started marking biology in 1970. But when I was appointed the permanent secretary in 1998, I have to drop. So I marked biology for 28 years. And that is the result. So, let me tell you something. When I was appointed the permanent secretary, the head of service then said, let us make the new permanent secretary. And they were introducing themselves. When we say chartered engineer, chartered accountant, chartered so I became a chartered teacher. But I now thank God that after leaving the service, teachers have now been chartered. They can now aspire and get to the position of permanent secretary. He said that education is the right way. know that a lot of people forget one element of this educational system, and that's the teacher. You don't take care of the teacher, the education will start rumbling. Please, I want to appeal to the president of the association. The scholarship there are very good. A full teacher, no. Not a full teacher. And you can play them and say, this guy will do the evening.
Oladeji Rasaq, who is the president of the Epe Grammar School Old Students Association, appreciated the efforts of the alumni for their contributions so far and appreciated them for sponsoring the education of a bright student from the school.
One of the legacy this executive met was in sponsoring one of our old students at University of Lagos. I think it should be in this hall. His name is Anthony. I invited him and he said he will be here. Is he here? He's here. Oh, come on. The last executive, this is Sir and Ma. I'm presenting to you Mr. Anthony Akman, a very brilliant student of ours who is in Unilag. He's, I think we are in 200 now. Is a first-class material. And he approached the last executive and was given a modest scholarship. And this particular executive, we have continued to pay for it. But I want to go further. One of you, decided that he, on his own, will sponsor this individual by himself. Your magnanimity is recognized.
Otumba Wale Raji was presented an award for his dedication and excellent contribution to the school.
In appreciation and recognition of your excellent and outstanding contributions to the school. God bless you and God continue to elevate you. Congratulations.
Some students were awarded with Certificate of Excellence and also cash gifts due to their academic excellence by the Alumni Association. An award was also presented to alumni of 1973 to 1977 set as Best Organized Set.
Appreciation and recognition of your excellent academic performance and a proud ambassador of the school. Congratulations.
Please smile them, please. Appreciate them, students. Appreciate them.
The next awardee this award presented to Loge Henry comes with a cash price of 20,000 naira, and I present the check to him. Congratulations.
In an interview with some of the alumni, we were able to know their views on the agenda towards the educational development of the school and the importance of it.
As a major stakeholder in this project, the Austrian Association must play a very, very critical role in the upliftment and the sustenance of the development of the school, because it's part of giving back to society. Without this school, whatever we are today in life, this is our foundation. And this school, I'm proud to say, gave me, and I'm saying this on behalf of all students, gave us a very solid foundation in life. Some of us, after our secondary education, we had university education. I studied abroad, I also studied in Canada, but the foundation I got from this school came handy when I was in university.
The Old Students Association has become over the years a platform for old students to give back, to the institution that produced them. Now, we are all aware that these days, resources of government, are dwindling. And we have all realized also that development of education, cannot be left to the government exclusively. And that is why all student association, parents, teachers association, and other associations of stakeholders, it has become necessary for them to intervene from time to time.
The main reason for hosting Biennial Conference is to give a midterm report, because the executive is elected for 4 years. And this executive was elected in 2020, and we are in 2022, which is midterm. We are doing this to assess what we have been able to do and to put to the audience what we are expected to do in the next 2 years. From the presence of those who are in this hall alone, you can see what Epe Grammar School had produced. We have a former speaker for 10 years in Lagos State. Among us, we have a retired Major General, we have a retired Director of Deputy Inspector General of Police, we have Controller of Customs, we have everybody in different spheres of life, even in political space of Epe and Lagos.
I think what is going on is that we still need to do more, into the Epe Grammar School. Even though I see that there's a little progress that is going on, but with the new executives, they are doing so much, and we're going to be more to be. Yes, education is one of the fundamental of anybody. If you want to be, I can use myself as an example. I went to the Epe Grammar School, even though I do 2 years here, and it's one of the foundation that put me going to the Yaba Tech, and from Yaba Tech to the United States, and from then I can be able to do, certified public accountant, certified internal auditors, but it's the foundation that I got from the Epe Grammar School that I could be able to improve myself up to now.
They are part of stakeholders in the school. So they have been given so much in the school, and they should give back to the school. They must always come back to assist the school. The government cannot do it alone. So they too should always come to lend their support to the school.
Well, there is a lot to which we can assist government to do, and it's part of corporate social planning, it's social responsibility for you to come back and look at where you started, where you are molded educationally, and see now that God has intervened in your life, what can you do to give back to the junior ones who are coming back, and so on. It's part of succession planning, so that as you are doing this, you are also imbue that kind of values into the junior ones, so that at the end of the day they can see that yes, you are a role model, and they can emulate you, and at the end of the day they want to even be better than you. So the message is about the junior ones, so that they can emulate us, see us as a role model, and then impact on their life and see that yes, there is something that needs to be done. They need to come back and look at their school.
It's a great one. I have worked in about 4 or 5 schools before getting to Epe Grammar School. But getting here, I realized that the Old Students Association are really making an impact. And this is really a positive step, because it serves to inspire the students to learn how to give back to their society, and then to believe that there is dignity in labor and there is reward for hard work.
Everyone in attendance were served refreshments as the conference came to an end. Alumni took turn in taking pictures with the cake of the day.
Stand up for the champions, for the champions.
A life lived for others is a life well lived. This is EKO HOT BLOGN reporting. Kindly follow us across all of our social media platforms, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Once again, I am Joy Udo. Thanks for watching.